show. That's what the media, the public are thinking. Can he close the show? Looks like he might. Referee's in and he gets the job done.
Sa edad na 17 taong gulang, umpisa nang pinasok ni Tom Welland ang mundo ng professional na boxing noong taong 2023 at nito lamang taong 2025 mga boss. Sa ika-9 sa buwan ng Pebrero, naganap ang laban ng boksingerong may dugong Pinoy laban sa boksingerong binansagang troublemaker ng South Africa na si Michael Ramabiletsa. Bukod sa matibay ang Afrikano ito mga boss, taglay din ito ang malawak na karanasan ng pakikipagdigma sa ibabaw ng lona. Ang South African mga bossing na si Michael Ramabiletsa ay may kartadang 18 panalo, may 19 na talo, may 2 tabla at 8 dito ay tinapos via knockout. Samantala ang half Pinoy naman mga bossing na si Tom Welland ay may kartadang 6 na panalo, walang bahid ng talo at 3 dito ay tinapos via knockout. Wag na nating patagalin to mga boss, bakbakan na agad.
You can see the crowd from close and it's a different kind of experience. The weigh-in shenanigans that he really wants to get at and a handicap. Barry, you've seen plenty of it.
Where, you know, you're trying to be, so now he stood up shit, some composure about.
He's been really into all of his opponents have hit the deck.
And it's good to have an experience like that relatively early afternoon, and you don't want to realise bad thing. This is a hard. But look at the shoot.
Very nice, good. First right, controlled, taking his punch to feel that right hand.
Lovely uppercut right at the end as they try and work out the next stage of the game plan.
Quickly there, he has a
Terrific round to punch as well. He kind of drew the lead and it was a love that set up the knockdown. So he's learning speed of improvement.
You just see the more so in boxing, because without
In and around range, it's a really rapid fast, and that's evident. And Indian Sky, I mean, this is Mamaw, who a day or so ago was qualifying Paul Butler.
Exactly. At the start of the round, interestingly, Ramabiletsa came out just a little bit more aggressive because he'll know that he can on the forward to allow Welland with a decent combination there, but did fairly well. So there's always harder hit for Welland if he can get it, and if he feels like he has to step in. If it's
Between Rocky Balboa, you wondered what happened in that behind miss, but the speed.
shown a few little times in that round, in this round, he's shown why he could potentially be a star on the left hook.
Got him. Did he get him off balance or did he wobble him? Goes after him. It's the end.
Shot. He's getting unsteady leg.
And goes after him again. Wicked.
This is here why he's struggling from a Ramabiletsa. It's the angle of attack. You see a few times. Every punch is different. Look at the different angles and look at the movement with the feet. He's throwing the punches from different angles of attack. He's spinning around the target. He's coming from a different avenue.
So will no doubt inspire a whole generation of that moving off the angles. Love into the second from absolutely dialed into.
and he could have it to get into. I know when you're having success, of course you can order. And as it landed, it felt like the end of the round was there, and just left himself slightly open for it.
To infer, suggest,
put the guy in the pressure straight away, showing that you haven't got me, but he has. To keep that concentration levels and not deter it all the time. Throws a punch. Welland's looking at a slip, dip, and slide, and then react.
and
But that front foot feet down a bit, but
right hand, almost caught with a counter, but he clocks right. And they're the same purchase on it. It's getting through. And Andy Ramabiletsa has been, but he's not necessarily renowned as a big puncher. He's been forced to fight here, fight with this young gun.
He's going to have a say in it. He's going to be competitive. Then he's got to try and step to Welland and do him some damage.
and look at my fighting here. He hasn't been battered yet, but he went back a little bit unsteady. He looks to feel sorry for himself. And every time there's an answer from Welland, every time he makes a half a mistake. Sometimes he doesn't make a mistake. But Welland, see, he's trying to push Welland back, and he's thinking, what I've seen throughout his career, and now again here tonight, has that.
What I'm excited about, Barry, is the presence and pressure he applies with that front foot. It's a kind of intimidating, seemingly aggressive come forward style, but it's not. It's more subtle than that. But we've seen in recent fights how clever and cute he can be as a counter puncher as well, and that could be a devastating blend as you start to morph those together going forward.
Well, being an all-rounder is there's very few all-rounders, isn't there, that can box either way. I mean, if you can do it, you're just as effective as being pushed back as you can, being the aggressor. And that just makes you an absolute nightmare. It's lovely work again. All he did there, well, was just sit down. Just change, and we talk about that all the time, changing the levels. He just sat down, that's all he did, bend his legs.
Ramabelet's is trying everything he knows. He's literally digging back into the archives and trying everything he knows. But he is being rocked back with these punches. Even that jab previously had him looking a little disorientated.
And Ramabelet's is trying to lean back on that back foot as well, and that works for him quite often because Whelan's getting that front foot really close and he's sitting on his back foot. The illusion he's further away than he actually is.
And it's in the second half of the round, I think, that things are going to get hot for him. Whelan, as we've been saying, has picked his punches well, but he showed good patience because Ramabelet's are now right on cue almost, just into the second half of the round, and he's maybe starting to look a little bit spent. He's got quite a tense style anyway, but I think with the guy in front of him, and with what's happened in the fight so far, he is wary here, Ramabelet's. He knows that he needs to do some proper punching to keep him off.
It was another right hand as well, Barry. That's been the big punch so far tonight.
But we talk about technique, don't we, quite often, about turning from the hips and the shoulders and all in unison. You watch when Whelan, when he really commits to that right hand, how the back of his body really turns. It's so quick, but it's perfect technique. That means you punch right through the target. And every now and again he lifts that elbow up so he chops down with it as well, to give it more of a Golovkin type effect.
There's the right hand again. Oh, lovely little body shot, wicked left hook coming through downstairs as well, blending it all together with 30 seconds to go in the fourth.
There's so many good things that he's doing that you tell young kids to do. Don't be afraid to get lower. You think you've got to be like on tall at the box for some reason, you can be lower. It gives you a better vision of the target, and also you evade all shots from that. Does that quite well, Whelan.
To learn, the willingness to put himself in certain situations outside of the ring. Last year was quite a memorable one in terms of homework and groundwork and building. He went out to Vegas to fight.
You be around success, of course, but being around fight is just seeing what they can do and how they go about their work. Even if you're technically better than him, which he is technically better than Waldo, the power, of course, but just to see how diligent they are in their making their build-up. Look how direct he is with his punches away. Everything, he makes sure he hits the target fully before he pulls back.
He's cognizant of defence as well while he's in attack, which I love to see. We talk about getting into good habits, haven't we? That's been a theme tonight for the young prospects, and this is a young man who is getting into good habits.
Well, how do you hold him? You talked about matchmaking earlier. How do you hold him back? He's only 20, but do you think he's ready? He can step up, can you? A few levels right now.
He's looked good tonight, absolutely no doubt, and we're just into the second half here, but I want to see him get this done. I want to see him close this out, because he should. He's hurt Ramabelet's a couple of times, but that previous round, although he was well on top of Ed Whelan, Ramabelet's probably had the best round he'd had for a little while. He didn't look really hurt or buzzed at any stage, and it could be that he's just beginning to get used to the power and touch, but there's plenty of time left here. But given what we've seen from him so far, the quality of the punching and everything really, we want to see a stoppage here.
In truth, yes. I must admit, Andy, in situations like this, I try and put myself in the other position, the other corner, the other fighter's mind. And if you're Ramabelet, well, he's just being clipped with a left hook there. The speed, the blurring speed, another left hand, and a couple of rights to go through with it. You're Ramabelet, proud man. You want to get paid again. You want to continue your career. You want to find a way to get through this. If maybe winning seems perhaps far-reached, far-fetched at this stage.
Again, the angles of the shots opening up, that little screw shot with that left hand there, knocking the head back around the Valencia, who took it really well. You can see he's only been stopped a couple of times.
little bit of swelling on the under the left eye for Ramaveleza now.
He rolled well there, Ramaveleza.
Oh, big right hand gets through. Been the punch of the night so far. Oh, can't miss him. Cannot miss him with the right hand. Another two.
Wobbled on his legs there, but he's kept his composure though, Ramaveleza.
But Andy's right. That's what fans are now thinking. Can you close the show? That's what the media, the pundits are thinking. Can you close the show? Looks like he might. Referee's in and he gets the job done in spectacular fashion. We asked the question, can you go and get it done? Yes, he can.
That's great, the stop. And yet when it came there was swift because he was cupping him around as he had been before. And then he just...
Hanggang dito na lang muna ang ating video ngayon mga boss. Kaya kung ngayon ka palang napadpad sa ating munting channel, mas maganda kung nakasubscribe ka na para lagi kang ma-notify sa ating mga bagong uploads. Maraming salamat sa inyong walang sawang suporta. Mabuhay, ingat po, and God bless!